Good day, fish tankers. We all like visiting our local aquarium store. It's a fun place to hang out and meet up with other fishy nuts to exchange information. It's always fun to see what's new and what kind of fish are swimming around in their tanks. But how do you know that this shop is actually the right place for you, that they want to see your long-term success in the hobby? We who have been around a bit know the difference, but if you're interested in learning how, stick around. Okay, so firstly, we must always take care to support our local aquarium store. We all like shopping online now and then, but it gets problematic if you have to ship livestock over long distances. Not everybody's got the stomach for that. I tend to like to get livestock in person, and we need to keep our local fish stores running because it's an expensive operation, and the hobby will definitely be poorer if we cannot walk into a store anymore. Now, the first thing you've got to look at when you're looking at an aquarium store is, do they have healthy livestock? Now, I'm not saying if you see a sick fish somewhere in the store, walk out and never come back. It's difficult shipping a variety of fish around the world and handling that. There's bound to be a dead fish somewhere or a fish that's not looking well. But the question is, are they trying to sell you that fish or sell out of that tank? That's the danger sign. Now, ideally, they should quarantine the fish, but I'm not naive enough to think that everybody quarantine fish in a separate facility. Now, there's some guys there like Jacques at McMurray who does, but I would at least like to see a quarantine sticker over fish that's just arrived, or under treatment sticker that I've seen in many stores. That gives you a lot of confidence that at least they're holding the fish there, not selling them yet. Now, the second thing that you have to ask yourself, are they interested in your long-term success and not just trying to sell you a couple of fish, have them die and then sell you more? Now, if you're a first-time fish keeper and you're buying your first tank there, do they sell you everything, which obviously they have to do because you need all the equipment? And do they then try and sell you all the fish as well, or let you come back the very next day for a full complement of fish? If they do that, then be aware. They are not interested in your long-term success. Do they explain to you how to cycle your aquarium, that you must establish beneficial bacteria ecosystem at that? If they do, then that is a good store. Now, the other thing that you have to keep in mind, do they ask the right questions? If you are buying, say, a baby Oscar, I would hope that they ask you, unless they know you, that you're an experienced fish keeper, what size aquarium do you have? Because these fish grow big. And that's questions that you want to hear from your local fish store. That shows you that they're concerned with the animals' welfare as well as your long-term success. The third thing that you got to look at is the staff knowledgeable. Now, I prefer the smaller stores where the owner is in the store, maybe 2 or 3 staff, but to the big box stores, the big franchises. But that's not to say that there isn't some knowledgeable guy in one of these big box stores, or girl that can help you, or lady that can help you out. It is, do these staff hobbyists in their own right? Are they passionate about it, and do they know what they're doing? Do they know something about fish, or are they just there for their first job, earning minimum wage and trying to get through the day? That's something that I will look at. If none of the staff really knows much, they just know some of the very basics, or not even that at all, then I would be aware of that store. Because I've even heard people say, oh, one fish that you can keep without a filter and without heaters, the second part is correct, and you can just put them in a bowl or goldfish. Now, that sort of thing in today's day and age, you do not like to hear. So those are the 4 questions that you need to answer for yourself. Do the store have healthy livestock? Are they interested in your long-term success as a fish keeper? Do they ask the right questions? And is the staff knowledgeable? If you can answer those questions with a yes most of the time, then I say you can support that aquarium store. Well, that's it from me. And until I see you again, enjoy visiting those fishy stores and take good care of those domestic denizens of the deep.